He's a mad beast on that barbecue, on the grill or the smoker. He knows just what to do. He's a mad beast on that barbecue.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. And today we're going to be getting out on the RecTech smoker today. The guys at work have been asking for some more barbecue, and seeing it's been rainy and nasty lately, I haven't had a chance to get out there and really cook a lot of barbecue. But today in Shiloh, it's going to be about almost 50 degrees today, partly sunny skies. So I had some extra time off coming, so I took about 4 hours and took a half a day. So I'm here at home, and it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm about to get this bad boy started. So we're gonna cook these two. I got two pork picnics here and a pork butt here, okay? And we're gonna cook these in the RecTech, the RT700 today at 225 degrees and get a lot of smoke in them, okay? But this is called cherry cola pulled pork, okay? And I got the idea from a website called Hey Grill Hey. They had a recipe out there for cherry cola pork butt, but since we have two different types of pork here, the picnic and the butt, then we're gonna go ahead and just call it pulled pork, okay? So we're gonna do the normal stuff, but what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be injecting our meats with some cherry cola, okay? And then we're gonna be using some yellow mustard as a binder, and then we're going to be using this sweet rub here recipe that I got from the Hey Grill Hey website to season these bad boys, okay? So hey, don't go nowhere, sit back, relax, watch me do this quick prep work, get this stuff ready for the guys for work tomorrow. It's Friday and I know they're going to love it, okay? So hey, hang around, don't go nowhere. almost done with our cook. The pork butt cooked a little bit faster than the pork picnics did. So this is what we have here, the pork butt. The other two, the picnics, are still on the smoker, and they're both at about 200 degrees right now. I'm going to pull them when they get to about 205, and I'm going to let them rest in the cooler for a couple hours before we pull them. This has already been rested for a couple of hours, and so we're about ready to pull this. So let me go ahead and take the cover off and let you see what this looks like. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take this off. It's still a little hot, and it's full of liquid from the 1 cup of Coke that we put in here, plus the amount of liquid that the pork butt itself produced. So all right, so there we have it. Looks really nice, juicy. Smells fantastic, man. So let me go ahead and put my gloves on and we'll get down to business. All right, so we got our gloves on. So let's see if this bone comes out clean. I don't want to put pork butt juice all over the place. Being really careful. And there's our bone. Came out nice and clean, so you know it's ready to go, okay? See that, look at that bone, nice and clean. All right, so we'll stick that on the side. And what I want to do is I want to take this and put it in my big container here and then start pulling it. So give me a minute. Let me see if I can get this in here without making a mess everywhere, okay? Oh, brother got a little skill. All right, let me switch everything around so you guys can see me pull this. All right, so go ahead and start pulling our pork. And as you can see, it's falling apart. Another great cook. Looks fantastic. I have got to get me some gloves that actually fit my hands. These are a little small, so they're hard to get on and off. But the reason I got a 2 picnics and a pork butt, because the pork butt tends to have a much more fat in it, and the picnics tend to be leaner. So I wanted a lot more leaner meat when I mixed it all together. But this is falling apart fantastic. And we'll just skim out the fat and we should have a ton of pulled pork, okay? All right, so there you have it, pulled pork, okay? So now the biggest thing we want to do is we want to take some of this out of here and have a taste test, because we want to taste the barbecue sauce that we made. So give me a minute and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're gonna get us a little bit of this pulled pork here. Dish on our plate so we can get a taste test. All right, so first we're gonna test it without any sauce, okay? Okay, it's not too bad. It's got a slight sweetness to it. Not a whole lot. May not have injected enough cherry cola in it. It still needs a little bit more seasoning. Most of the seasoning, of course, is on the outside on the bark. So, like we always do, we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of the seasoning onto it and see how it tastes with the seasoning, because we'll season it also after we've pulled everything. Now that rub definitely made a world of difference. It's sweet. It's got a little saltiness to it. So we'll definitely finish seasoning the rest of the pulled pork with this after we pull the other 2, okay? And now last but not least, you guys saw us make the cherry Coca-Cola barbecue sauce, okay? And I did like the way it tastes. So let's go ahead and add a little bit to the pork. Just a little bit. Spread it around. All right, so let's taste it with the barbecue sauce. Now Now that tastes very good. I love the barbecue sauce with the pork. Fantastic. It's got a little tanginess to it, got some sweetness to it. So what we'll do is when we pull the rest of these, we'll put them all in one big pan. We'll season it with the sweet rub that we have here, and we'll hit it with a little barbecue sauce. I'll let it cool down tonight, and then we'll put it in the refrigerator, and then I'll take it to work tomorrow for everybody to enjoy with some pulled pork sandwiches. And we'll put it in one of my roaster ovens that I take to work to keep everything warm. So, that sauce is fantastic. Fantastic. So, well, that's all we have time for tonight. Remember, we got this, a lot of the information for this recipe from Hey Grill Hey. I'll put the link down in the description block, and all of the ingredients that we used in the recipes and the links. So check it out if you're interested in some cherry cola pulled pork, okay? And if you guys are interested in a RecTech grill, check out the guys at rectechgrills.com. They got a great line of smokers out there, so check them out. You might find something that you like. Well, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If there's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Or 3 little piggies that was going to the smoker. Hey, as always, we'll see you guys around the smoker.